All right, welcome back to the SanzSHO. Tori Sanz here, and I love my panel, of course. This panel is really good because we really get down to the nitty gritty of things. We got one more email that I want to read to you guys. I want to ask you guys about this. There's a young lady by the name of Shayla. She's from Buffalo, New York, and it reads, "Why is it that most people think that being gay is all about the sexual acts? Our emotions and feelings are attached to. Can anyone please explain why a simple gay crush is always looked at as a sexual thing, even if it's a young boy, but a straight boy or girl crush is always viewed as innocent or cute?" Can we just talk about this right quick?
I personally believe that the reason why, like, if a gay person has a crush on somebody, it's more so looked at something sexual than something just innocent, is because typically that's what most gay people put out there. If you're talking to a gay man or a gay woman, typically, not the norm for everybody, but main thing you talk about with a gay person, male or female, is what?
Sex. Yeah.
We personally put it out there ourselves. Yeah. That's what we like to do. Regardless of what forums, regardless of what groups, regardless of who I'm talking to, regardless of what internet site. Somewhere in there, the topic of sex comes out. So that ends up coming out into your regular everyday life. So when I'm sitting up talking to somebody, I could want to have a regular conversation with somebody. And the first thing, if I'm talking to a heterosexual person, one of the 5 questions out of the 5 first things that come out their mouth is, are you a top or a bottom? Do you take it? Do you give it? Do you suck?
It's that curiosity.
And it's like, so it ends up being that for most people, being gay is sexually driven instead of just being who we are.
Okay. The show's 16 and pregnant. Are you kidding me? People that are straight are freaking sexually active as well. So I totally, first of all, it's not a difference, honey. If you see that show, these young ones that have these little crushes are all pregnant. And they sure to get pregnant by another lesbian, like, really? So it's really not a difference in case they made a whole show around straight young people who have sex and get pregnant. Did we all miss that show?
I saw it.
Thank you. So trust me, if anything, it's more evident in the straight people that the young people don't just have crushes; they're into sex.
I just think
because the babies are everywhere, and the babies are the proof of it. Now, when it comes to lesbians or gay men or what have you, it's the same thing. In my opinion, it's still a crush, and it's always going to be sexual, whether it's straight or gay. Right. We just can't make babies.
But who has a crush on somebody and doesn't have sexual thoughts, though?
Hello?
I've never had a crush.
If you're a kid, then you're probably not thinking about that.
You're probably thinking about kissing. But what does kissing lead to?
Sex.
But the reality is
this. That's humanly possible.
But the reality is this.
I have a crush on such and such, but I'm not a little bit attracted.
Even as an adolescent, I'm sorry, even maybe call me hot, call me fast, call me mannish, whatever. Any male or female that I had a crush on, there was a sexual thought involved with that person. Regardless of the emotions that I wanted to express to them, those emotions eventually led to a sexual thought.
Eventually. What you gonna say? Right. I like you gonna say something over here. What you gonna say, love?
I just feel like, what's perpetuated in the society is a man and a woman. So, like, I guess I don't find myself getting upset when I see, like, them showing the girl and the boy and they've had some type of chemistry and they meet and then they connect. Because in a sense, like, since I ain't fucking no woman right now, you might as well fuck her and have a baby, you know what I'm saying, so we can continue to stay alive as a human race. So, like, I'm not mad, but, like, I guess at the end of the day, my art with humanity is that we don't think for ourselves, we don't use that logic. Everything is from tradition, everything is from what you were taught or what you learned, so you never really actually have a grasp on that ideology yourself. It's more so what somebody has told you. Right. So I guess, in my opinion, as long as you think about it, you've galvanized that information and tell yourself, okay, for me, this works for me, that works for you. If you're straight and you have an issue with gay people, I mean, that's okay. This is America. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama 2012, but like, that's your issue. You feel what I'm saying? And that's okay in America. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I love it.
That's okay here.
bad.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, like that's okay here.
But I mean, it is very possible to have, like attraction to someone or be in a relationship. Just period. If you're gay or straight, you have a relationship with somebody. It's not all based on sex. Not everybody's all about sex. There are people that do love sex 24/7. But like, I mean, as a gay man, I'm not always trying to have sex with somebody I'm with. So it's not. I think, like he said, it's just like what's put into your mind. So.
I was with somebody for 3.5 years, and we had sex 3 times in those 3.5 years.
I know.
No.
I want that ass.
Once a year.
No, actually, the thing, how it went was the first time we had sex, it was terrible. Second time we had sex, it was terrible. Third time we had sex, it was terrible. So luckily, I fell in love with you before we had sex. So therefore, I can stay with you.
But back to the whole crush issue. I think that you can, gay or straight, have a crush on someone and not just be like, oh, I can't wait to hit that. I think that those feelings towards that person, the more the crush grows, then here comes the sexual stuff. Okay, well maybe I want to kiss them a little bit. And once you start kissing them, other feelings start coming. Okay, well I want to stroke their hair. Well, I want to rub their neck. Oh, I wonder what they smell like. So all of those emotions lead up to sexual thoughts sooner or later. But I don't think it starts off as, I got a crush on this person, I want to have sex with them.
But I think that's where people have another confusion, that crush, lust, like love and lust. You see what I'm saying? Because I know some men who have so-called crushes on women, and all they talk about is how they want to bang them. Yeah. And that's like, nigga, you don't have a crush, so you just want to fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you have a genuine crush on somebody, it's kind of like you take yourself back to your childhood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, they say hi to you. You know, it's like they walk past you and they say, hey, Dom, you be like, hey.
Not me.
But even I'm just saying, even in your childhood, I recall that.
I was a freak. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but listen,
I was active at 12. That was.
But even in like everybody's different. But even in everybody's childhood, I remember a time when somebody that I had a crush on that would speak to me and I would giggle about it. Not necessarily mean I want to lay him.
Right.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was just. Oh my God, I can't wait to see such and such tomorrow when I go to school. It wasn't about sex all the time. I remember a time when it wasn't about that. So
you want to just get close to them, talk to them, and
because I enjoy being around them and their company. So I didn't even know what the hell sex was at that point. So anyways, Facebook, YouTube, you guys want to talk about this? Let us know about your crushes when you were kids and all this good stuff. If you have anything for Shayla too, make sure you let her know on online. Of course, youtube.com/TheSanzSHO. Check me out at TheSanzSHO.com. We're going to come back with shout outs and then we're going to be out. So we'll be right back with more here at The Sanz Show. Stick around.